Hello everyone, this is Muthulakshmi, Assistant Professor of English, J College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to discuss about Samuel Taylor Coleridge. His period belongs to 1770 to 1834. Life of Coleridge. Coleridge was born on 1772 in Devonshire, studied at Christ's Hospital School in London. He was dreamy and indolent boy, highly imaginative and sensitive. He was influenced by French revolutionary ideals. After the disillusionment with the French Revolution, he planned with his friend Robert Saté a utopian commune-like society, Pantocracy, in Pennsylvania. This project came to an end. Fruitful artistic collaboration with the poet and friend William Wordsworth in the year 1797 to 1799. He died in the year of 1834. His main works, The Rime of Ancient Mariner, 1798, Christabel in the year of 1816, Kubla Khan in the year of 1816, Biographia Literaria, a classic text of literary criticism and autobiography in the year of 1817. Coleridge poetry contains supernatural characters. The aim of his poems to give them a semblance of truth. Style of his poetry, archaic language rich in sound devices. His main interest in his works, the creative power of imagination. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. According to Wordsworth, the poem was inspired while Coleridge, Wordsworth and Wordsworth's sister Dorothy were on walking tour in Somerset in the spring of 1798. The discussion had turned to a book that Wordsworth was reading, A Voyage Round the World by Way of the Great South Sea 1726 by Captain George Shelvaux. In the book, a melancholy sailor Seaman Hatley shoots a blackbird albatross. The Rime of Ancient Mariner is a ballad which narrates the story of a mariner who commits an act against nature by killing an albatross bird. At the beginning of the poem, the mariner stops a wedding guest to tell him a sad, mysterious story about the burden of the mariner's guilt. The mariner expiates his sin by traveling around and telling the people he meets his story to teach them love and respect nature's creature. His next work, Christabel, is a ballad poem written by Coleridge and published in the year of 1816. It tells the story of a titular character, Christabel's corruption by an evil entity disguised as a woman named Geraldine. Christabel, it is the story of a pure young girl who fell under the spell of sorcerer. It is full of a strange melody. It contains many passages of exquisite poetry. It suggests the supernatural terrors of the popular historical novels. Because supernaturalism was the main element of Coleridge poetry, he describes Christabel as howling bitch. His next work, Kubla Khan, it is a fragment painting of gorgeous oriental dream, such as one might see in an October sunset. The whole poem came to Coleridge one morning when he had fallen asleep over patches, and upon awakening, he began to write hastily. Thus, he is a very representative romantic poet. He loves remote, the strange and the mysterious rather than the immediate, the commonplace and probable. Coleridge describes the pleasure dome of Kubla Khan in these words. It was a miracle of strange device, a sunny pleasure dome with caves of ice. He was interrupted after 54 lines were written and he never finished the poem. Next work, Biographia Literaria. It is a critical work by Coleridge which contains 24 chapters. Biographia Literaria is one of his significant theoretical work. Biographia Literaria is concerned with the form of poetry, the genius of the poet and relationship to philosophy. His minor works are Ode to France, Ode to Youth, Age and Dejection, Fears and Solitude, Religious Musing, versions of Schiller's Wallenstein, Hymn Before Sunrise in the Vale of Chamonix. Ode La France, Ode Dejection. It is depression or lowness of spirits. Ode is a lyrical poem in the elevated or high style, often addressed to a natural force, a person or an abstract quality, unequal stanza length. Thank you.